Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Misha and I post all planty related content. So if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So today I just got out of work. I work from home, which I love because that's the only way that you can work in a corporate position and be like all messy. And also, I love YouTube because I feel like you can be yourself. You definitely can be yourself, and I feel like I don't feel judged. I have such a cool little family audience type of thing, and I just flippin' love it. So, as I was, there's a lot of things that have been going on in my life. My fiance and I, Phil, ended up purchasing a home, and it's one of those things that when you buy a house, there's always something happening. So the inspector missed the electricity at the attic, and it's a cloth cover wire. So we have to. Right now, the house is being rewired. And so that pretty much stopped all production when it came to redoing the floors, delivery times, all these different things, because I'm getting, new appliances, new furniture. I wanted to get the painting inside done. You name it, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. And then Phil, to top it off, he really doesn't want me to fall. And there was no awning in the front of the house. So I sent to him the awning that I would love to have, which it's really like a medieval kind of look. And he put a granny one and sent me a photo all excited today about the awning that he picked because he says it has to go with the neighborhood. Oh my gosh, it's so hideous. And it doesn't go with what I wanted to do outside. And I'm not gonna change it because, this is a 50-50 thing. So it's one of those things that although I feel like I'm gonna have the entrance of a 110-year-old woman, I'm gonna put up with it and learn to love it. Anyhow, enough rambling. I just got out of work. My son brought me plant mail. One thing that I wanted to advise is that in the past, I made it a point to let you guys know where I order plants from, and I would recommend those people. And a prime example is with the unboxings, the imported unboxings that I have done from My Home Nature. Well, I have been hearing and reading in the comments about many of you who have been having difficulties with them. I have ordered from them a total of 4 or 5 times, going on 5. The first 2 times, it was okay. The third time did not arrive. It was sadly delivered to a different location, and I did get my refund. And actually, in a 4th time, I ordered a 4th time, and right now it's being held by UPS because of I don't know. I think they're doing something wrong with customs, and it seems like I'm gonna have to pay to receive my plants, even though I already paid for shipping and a phytosanitary certificate, and it's on their 12 plants. So if you import plants, you know that anything over 12, you get an import permit, which I actually do have import permits, but because I didn't order over 12 plants, there was no need to use it. So I'm a little flustered because my plants are being detained, and one of my friends on Instagram, she advised that she had to pay extra for UPS to give her plants. So with that said, I will be doing an unboxing from an imported location, but I'm not going to provide name because I want you to do your homework. I want you to do your research, and I don't want to feel responsible or sad that even though I mentioned that everyone's, you know, situation, experience is different, I don't want to feel guilty because it makes me feel so sad to hear that, you know, someone has a bad experience from a place that I might love. So, anyhow, in this particular box, there are 9 plants altogether, and only one, it's not a Hoya, it's a diskidia. So I want to unbox it and kind of show you guys. I have never ordered from this particular company that should not be mentioned. But if you guys do, you know, research in locations, places, other videos, you're able to find out, you know, good places. But one thing that I notice is that a lot of companies that are doing imports, they kind of get you in the beginning when they're brand new with affordable plans. And once you're hooked and purchasing, and they see that, you know, you might be willing to pay more, prices go up. Right now, when I order from My Home Nature the first time, I was probably averaging like $15 a plant. Now, you might as well buy them in the US. So that's another thing. I want to review and look for people in the US that are affordable and that I don't have to be worried about my plants being held or probably destroyed. So if you know of someone in the US that sells affordable plants, let me know in the comments below because I would greatly appreciate it. And I would love to support small businesses because I used to be a small business owner, and I know that, you know, with local and support from people that get to know you, it's huge. So anyhow, it wasn't too hard to open, and I can't remember the day that I ordered this package. It's been a couple weeks, I think, maybe longer, but I'll notate in the little description or below somewhere when I got it. But today is July 20th, and this is what I see when I open the plant. Ended up putting my septum. I feel kind of funny, but anyway. So let's see. I got a plant right here. Let me put them next to me. So this one doesn't have a name because I see, oh my gosh, I hope they have names. They do. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I like this veining. Oh my gosh, are you able to see the veining on this Hoya? And this is, I know it's going to be super hard to see, but this is Hoya da sienta? Da sienta? Do you see it right there? This is a really cool Hoya. I sent Rachel today to get planters, and sadly, not enough to other plants that I have been receiving. So this is a good size. This is a good size Hoya. Oh, and it has a brand new leaf growing here. A couple here. This is really well taped. Let me see if it has any root system. Oh my gosh. I thought, oh yeah. I have scissors because I wanted to be prepared. I kind of don't like when I'm like filming and I have to get up, especially after a long day's work. I'm so tired. I slept last night like 3 or 4 hours, and my job, you have to be really hyper focused, and it was brutal today. Not necessarily the work itself, but for me to stay, focused because I was so tired. I don't have any sleep. I suffer. I become a mess. I need some sleep. Okay, so after I remove it from this tape and paper, there's moss. Super dry moss. So this is honestly, I'm happy with this one. I I don't want to make a mess, but at the same time, and honestly, I'd probably leave it on the same moss. I don't know. I don't even know if this has roots. You know what? I'll check it at the end because I have a bunch to unbox and I just don't want to take forever. I want to try to cook today. I rarely ever cook, but the sienta, Miss the sienta. Let me know what you think. I love it. So I rarely ever cook. I really don't like cooking. I don't like cooking, but I want to see if I can surprise Phil and cook something for him. I rarely do it, so it's special when I do it. Because he's the cook of the house. He can be a freaking chef. I'm really lucky. Oh my gosh, so this is the diskidia. Oh my gosh, look. Has that little pocket one. And the little leaves. The little leaves, they're really... I think it definitely needs a good drink of water. It has a little flower bulb. Oh my gosh, I love it. So this one is the diskidia pectinoides variegata, which I don't see anything variegated on this at all, but that's the name right there. I think it's super cute. Oh my gosh, because I love diskidias too. So I'm trying to grow my diskidia collection. Oh my gosh. Why am I so messy? I'm excited. I'm excited. What do you think so far? Whew. Okay, next one. Oh, and I ended up starting a bunch of cuttings. Look me up on Etsy because I'm gonna start selling some of my cuttings. Some are well rooted, some are starting to be rooted, and I'm hoping to get that going with disclaimers and everything in the next couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, because I need to sell as much as possible before we move to the new house. But I got some really cool cuttings. So this one is Hoya microphylla vibua? I don't know. Okay, so this one looks like it's seen better days. It has a lot of growth. The leaves, you can tell that they are in a good need of a drink. They're really, really weak. They and brittle. But I think it's a beautiful, beautiful Hoya. I'm trying to focus on Hoyas that have like really good markings and whatnot. So I'm really happy to have this one in my collection, and it has growth points everywhere. So it has this tendril. It has little leaves growing. It has another one growing here. Some growing there. It has another tendril that was growing here, but it's yellowing, so more likely won't make it. but I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna give them a good drink. So just so you know what I do when I get an imported plant, or any plant in general, if it needs a good drink, I leave them soaking for 3 or 4 hours with a good amount of, with the correct amount of fertilizer to kind of give it a pump and plump, and then I just either keep them in water or moss, or just simply plant them. It all depends on the root system when they arrive. Okay, next. Oh, this one is the one that I paid the most for. This is the Hoya species tequila sunrise. So I paid the most for this one. It's really, really thirsty. See that? It's extremely thirsty. These are definitely much bigger than the regular Hoya sunrise, and this one tends to sun stress beautifully. So that's what my goal is when it comes to this plant. Look at the tendril. They ended up like doing a loop-de-loop on it because it's so freaking long. So I love that. Look at that leaf. Ooh. It's beautiful. I hope it's focusing because I know that the light here sucks. That's one thing that I'm hoping for it to be different in my new home with Phil, because in my office area, I think that's where I'm gonna do most of my videos. It has a beautiful, I believe it's a south-facing window. I'm not sure. But it has a window, and then it had a side window, and they had closed it. So I'm sure that I'm probably going to die of a heat stroke. But I said to Phil, open it. So we're opening the window because my plants need light. And I'll show you guys. I'll do some clips when I get to the house. Oh, this is tiny. So this is Hoya carmelier. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the leaves on this thing are so tiny. Look at these leaves. These are tiny, tiny, tiny leaves. They're almost in person, almost as big as the serpents. Look at the difference in the size of a leaf. And these are kind of small. But look at the size of the leaves comparison-wise. Those are tiny. That's cute. This is really tiny, but it's cute. I'm happy. Another one in my collection. I don't know where in the world I'm gonna be placing it in. Oh my gosh, you guys should see. I need to do like a tour. Like, I have no space. If I used to have close to 300 plants, I sure have close to 400 now. I have gone in a shopping spree lately. I think stressed out over the the move, that every time I buy plants, it's like I get 8 or 9. Let's see. But I'm not gonna get any more. I think I have 3 more coming. 3 more coming. And finally, I ordered from Equagenera, so I'm looking forward to seeing how those arrive. I also ended up doing from someone that I'm not going to say until I get the plant, but we'll see. Oh. So this one, I thought this was going to be different. So this one is Hoya publicalis Splash. So this one I could have gotten in the US, to be honest. I thought that I was going to get the one with the round leaves, but this is a lot of splashes, and this is humongous. One of the leaves is turning yellow right here, so this leaf is not going to make it. These are nice and thick. You know, a while back, I ended up seeing this at a local nursery, and I didn't get it. I said, you know, I don't want to get it because I was so hyper focused on the rare ones. And then I regretted it. I regretted not getting it because every single plant has its own beauty, and this is beautiful. Like those type of splashes, and they're also different and unique, and that's beautiful. So yeah, Hoya publicalex splash leaves. I'm running out of space. Okay. How many do I have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So almost done. I'm going on number 7. Wow. Wow. Look at this. This is Hoya incensus. Wow. These leaves are quite large. This is the largest leaf. They're beautiful. And it has a new growth point here. I really like this one. The leaves are so nice and succulent like. I really like it. Oh my gosh. I'm a sucker for big leaves. What do you guys think? I love it so much. Wow, that's a looker. That's beautiful. Okay, good. I make so many noises. In every video you're gonna see see me making some sort of noise. Okay. So 2 more. So this one is Hoya obavada variegated. This one is thirsty. This is a good size. And that's another thing. I want to get good sized plants because I'm so sick and tired of, buying this little tiny plant for so much money. Although I feel like prices are coming down. I'm not sure if you agree with me. If you do, let me know in the comments below. But at least I've been seeing some plant purges on Facebook. I've also seen some on Instagram where I'm sorry, I needed to show you the beauty. On Instagram where they have in their stories really affordable pricing. So the leaves on this one, it's really small in comparison to my regular obavada. I wonder if that has something to do with the variegation itself or with the age of the plant. I guess time will tell. But this is so beautiful. I love it. Okay. Perfect. And last but not least, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so this is Hoya verticillata albo marginata. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to love variegation. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is so pretty. So I have a few that are variegated. Oh no, the tendrils like damaged. I'm gonna have to put some tape. I noticed that if I do some tape and I give the plant some TLC, the tendrils make it, which I flipping love. I've been doing that for some time now. I know that people have suggested other things, but If the tape is working for me, let's do the tape. Okay, so those are the biggest leaves. So this is the main cutting, and then the rest grew from there, and you can tell by the leaves being smaller. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them a good soak and add some fertilizer to it. I'm gonna place some tape on this particular bend right here, and yeah, I'll show you guys in a little bit how I soak the plants. Sometimes I have issues with my video editing, so if it doesn't happen, please don't hold me against that, because it's just so hard sometimes. And I definitely love putting content out there, and sometimes it's just really difficult, but I'm doing my best, and I think I'm getting better at going back to my normal scheduling of, you know, sending you guys, having a video out every Thursday. So every time I'm able to and I can, and it doesn't take away from my family and, you know, the things that need to be done with the house, then I'm gonna do that. But anyhow, so I want to show you one last time all the plants. Let me know which one was your favorite, please. So this one, again, the Verticillata albomarginata. Let's see. Miss Microphylla Bibua. This one's super thirsty. Miss Incensus. This is big. And it's large leaves, but the tendril's not the biggest one I've received. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hoya, obavada, variegata. Honestly, like, sometimes the basic plants are awesome. And I honestly never thought about getting that one, but I'm so glad I did. They're impressive. Little tiny carmelier, or, you know, I can't pronounce names. So this is the smallest one, but honestly, very impressed with those little tiny leaves. Miss Diskidia. Oh my gosh, pectinoides. Variegata, which I don't see any variegation. I flippin' love this. I flippin' love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Almost done. Miss Hoya Tequila Sunrise. I'm so glad I have this one in my collection, and I actually have to do count of my plants, because I honestly thought I was close to 130, and in my notations I only have like 110 or something. And the last one, Hoya da sienta. The veining on this one has to be honestly my favorite, because it's really beautiful, and it doesn't show on the screen well, but this is like incredible. It's like a really dark tone, and there's one damaged leaf right here, but that's not a big deal. I'm so tired that I kind of sound tired. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I'm missing 2. Public calyx splash, and those are like incredible. And I'm missing one. Did I show you all? Oh yeah. The last one, Verticillata albomarginata. I need to know which one was your favorite, because to me, I love them all so much, and I can't pick. I honestly cannot pick. They're all my favorites. Um, okay, so I'll leave you guys for now, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It lets me know that you like this type of content. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. And that's gonna be it. Until next time, guys. Bye.